Rev Run, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
You are working on an awareness campaign, Ask, Screen, No, about diabetes. How big is the problem?
Oh, it's pretty big. You know, many people run into the problem after they are, well, especially for African American, over 45 years old. Many people go to the doctor and they just say, give me the works. And the works might not include diabetes. Your doctor might not feel you need that screening. So it's important that people don't let it just sneak up on them and overtake them, to make sure that you regularly check and get screened for diabetes.
So it affects, more than 1 in 3 American adults are at risk for diabetes. That's a major part of our population. What made you turn to this? What made you get into this? Why is this an issue for you?
Well, my manager, Mike Lehman, his father had diabetes, and he knew my father had diabetes, so he was talking to Novo Nordisk, and they said, let's have a meeting. When we had the meeting, we said, let's form a partnership. So for me, I don't have diabetes at this point, but my dad had it. So it's a very personal message for me that I want to get out there to people. Make sure you go to AskScreenKnow.com and you find out your risk. Many people are walking around with diabetes and don't even know they have it, and that's a problem.
So your life changed when you found out your risk?
Yes, I totally changed. I got afraid, and I was almost afraid to start taking the test, but then I thought about my kids, and I came up with this phrase in my mind, you know, do it for the ones you love. When I look in my kids' eyes and I think about, you know what, let me do it for them.
Now, Americans, we love songs. You put a message in a song and we'll remember that message. Have you thought about putting your diabetes message in any kind of song?
I thought about it. You know, I thought about the next time I make something. There's something in my mind that's been brewing about trying to figure out something musically I can do to talk about diabetes without scaring the kids or the people away and making them feel like, okay, here's another sermon, you know. So I'm working on it, but it takes a minute. I do everything. I try to make it really to perfection. Right. So I'll have to. It'll be snuck into your meal. Put it that way.